Hello everybody, welcome back on to my channel. I am someone who is changing system once or twice a year. So yeah, that means I am for a couple of months in my ring bounder and on the go, and yeah, and then I would like to change it because something annoys me, the rings annoy me, and I say, okay, let's swap into my traveler's notebook. So yeah, that's what I prepare today. So I'm starting with my day on one page for March, and that's so that's in passport side. It is a bit difficult to not it is difficult to put the pages into the right order. So to help that, I included page numbers as I did for my pocket ring size planner, because here are as well 8 pages on one page, so 4 on the front page and 4 pages on the back page. And yeah, this here is my first page and this is my last page. So because you have to bind these, it is a bit tricky to put those together, but the numbers will help with that a little bit. So here, for each page, there are 2 measuring numbers. So one is for the whole page. It means 124 millimeters, and here this is for the sides. So the 16 millimeter mark we completely ignore for the first cutting. So we just go with the 124 millimeters. So, and I get my cutting board. I line up this edge with 124 millimeters. Put my knife to the top. Okay, so, and I'm making sure that everything is lined up here as well, so that the page lies straight. Yeah. So, cut. That is my first and my last page. So all the other pages are going inside of this. So I turn this upside down and I cut out the second page and line it, the bottom edge I line up with 124 millimeters, which is there. So, and cut. So let me just put this aside so that I can show you. So page 34 and page 3. So this is page 3, this is page 34. So and I have here on the back of my first and my last page, I have page 2 and page 35. So that means page 3 goes on to page 2, and then page 34 is technically before page 35, and that is how it should be. So this is then the 1st of March, and this is the 2nd and the 3rd. which is correct. So, lined up, we put the first 2 pages in correct order. So, these are only 10 pages, but in A4, and that means that there are 2 pages on one A4 sheet of paper. That means we have a booklet out of 20 pages, and that is why I use 120 gram paper. So we're having the 4th of March, and that goes on to the 3rd, 4th. So we turn the page. So we have now the 5th. Let's see. Yeah, the 6th is here. So wrong direction. So 12.4 centimeters. Oh, I better put my knife to the top. Okay. So let's do it. Okay, so the 6 goes on to the 5th. So I turn the page and lay it onto it, so onto my staple of books. So I'm having here the 7th, which is now correct. Page 8. Just in case, or no, not just in case, to double check if I laid everything correct. It is easier to put page numbers on it, which is quite handy if it comes to the week on 2 pages at passport size. So what do we have here? We have the 8, and that goes on top of the, no, come on. That goes on top of the 7th. So we turn the page, put it on top, and we're having the 9th. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we're cutting this at 12.4 centimeters. Put the knife to the top. So what do we have here? The 10th. 10th of March goes onto the 9th. So here, goes onto the 9th. Turn the page. Oops. And we're having the 11th. Okay. Last few pages. We only have 2 pages left. Yeah. We only have 2 pages left to cut. That is... So, cutting 12.4 centimeters. And let's see, this is the 12th of Thursday, and it goes on to, oh, come on, sorry for the noise, that was the microphone. So, 11th, the 12th is here on top, and I turn it, and I'm having the 13th. Okay, that is good. Well, if I put this there, so cut this. Okay. it's the 14th. That goes on to the 13th. So let's turn the page and we're having the 15th. Yeah. And the last page. No, oops, I removed the knife. So put it to the top. Line it up at 12.4 centimeters. And then I cut. So. Come on. So. So. It is the 16th. And that goes on to the 15th. So 17th. Okay, that is quite a booklet. Okay, let's... Okay, you have now 3 options for your traveler's notebook. And that is, you can, let me put this aside. So, you have 3 options now. You can either use a stapler. I don't know. I would like to try to staple this because I would like to find out if, yeah, I would like to staple this because I would like to find out these are now 20 pages, or no, it would have been 20 pages if I would have used this for something else. But it's 19 pages. And I would like to see if my staple can staple this as an experiment. But you can also just use an awl and punch holes. I will show this in another video. But for this here, because everything is held together by elastics, and this is only in the traveler's notebook for 30 days. You can just fold it, and then you can just put it into the traveler's notebook because it will be held together by the elastic. So, but I would like to staple it. So, and that means, well, I can adjust this here. So if I then put the page next to it, I can see, okay, my line is there. There is where the staples need to go in, but I am a bit far away from my stapling point, which means put it a bit more, aside to the back. So sadly there's no measuring here in the front. The measuring is only here at the back. Here. Who wants to punch a small piece of paper? Just a little bit. Nearly there. Let me just take a few. No, I would say 2 more of these. Let's see. Now that is not too far. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's okay. Okay. So I line that up. Try to do my best to get all the pages together. And then I just hope to get everything. Okay. Wish me luck. Ah, that is the wrong direction. And it didn't work out well. So let me show you why it is the wrong direction. And something is going wrong with my staple. See that? There's something going on. But yeah. So because you are folding it, this is now on the inside, outside, and should be on the inside. But I always do this when I am cutting it. Not cutting it. That always happens when I staple stuff for the first time. So, however, something went wrong with my staple. Just press here and then it opens. I have no idea what happens. Let me just try to find out what's going wrong. Maybe I am too. Ah, okay. You see the difference? Yeah. I need to do it quicker. Okay, next time. But for now. So, next month. Next month will be better. So, so I am using my folding bone. Oops. To have a good edge. And now I need to cut this. I have my cutting mat, my punched plan, my punched, it's not punched, it's stapled. So it's not a 6-ring binder, it is for Traveler's Notebook. So I have my metal ruler, because that is now really important that I use not a plastic ruler, and it is a 50 centimeter ruler, so yeah. I try my best. So I line it here at this 16 millimeter mark, so it is here, like so. And okay, the 16 millimeter is not... Maybe I changed that I have a 16 millimeter mark here and at the bottom. So for now that will do it, I guess. Okay, so I try now not to mess it up too much. And I cut through all the layers carefully. And my ruler is the guide, hopefully. Oopsie. Again. Ta-da! First page cut. Well, you need a bit practice for that. And don't let yourself trick. The 16 millimeter mark will now move a bit, but that is because the pages are now a bit looking out. Okay. I need to press the knife a bit more because, well, I'm afraid to press the knife down, but yes, press the knife down like so. You see? Ha! Ah, I cut twice. Two sheets. Okay. Two sheets of paper. Yeah, now that I have a bit more practice. Okay. Now, does it go? Yeah, it goes off. Okay. No, I'm having... No. Okay. Not a perfectly smooth cut edge, but I have a cut edge. So. Well, that went quite good. Okay, let me take this in insert out and put my daily right into the middle. Yeah. If I know, let me remove this as well. And it came with these inserts, so yeah. It looks quite nice. So let me, it is a bit bigger, I have the feeling. Oh no, it's not. I would say I will press this a little bit down overnight so that my edge, my booklet will not open up, and hopefully it will stay a bit more together. And then I will show you the other methods as well. Yeah, how to do that in another video, how to sew them together, and how to use cardboard and yeah, staple a bit better so that yeah, with more force. But for now, that's it. Yeah, we will fill this small lady in Taupe a little bit, and then yeah, but that will happen in another video. So thank you for joining me and watching until the end of this video, and hope to see you in the next couple of videos where we will fill up this little lady with my inserts. I will print them out and we will see different methods in assembling all these, putting the inserts together, and then we will play around with this lady. So thank you for joining me, and I see you next time. Bye bye.